What's up, y'all? It's Microphone Jordan. This video is dedicated to the top 3 most savage rappers out of Glory Boyz. Now, Glory Boyz Entertainment (GBE) was founded by Chief Keef, an Inglewood rapper from Chicago, Illinois. Now, all of these rappers from Inglewood, and we gonna start with none other than
Trey Savage got the Mac and he coming at your bad weed.
I don't know how Trey Savage gonna do that because for one, he can't necessarily see straight. Now, what if he got the Mac and he aiming at your back and he get all lazy eyed and shit? He might start shooting the ceiling. Who knows? Now, if you don't know what I'm talking to or talking about, rather, I'm referring to Trey Savage's lazy eye. You probably didn't even know he had a lazy eye, but I met Trey Savage at Walgreens. He was standing in line right behind me, and I just got done cutting grass. Now, Trey Savage had the ability to change his appearance with the blink of an eye. And trust me, when one of his eyes is looking diagonal, looking the other way, he don't even look like the Trey Savage that you see on YouTube. It took me a while to recognize him. Matter of fact, I didn't really recognize him until he fixed his eye straight. I just thought he was one of them glow gang dudes. I ain't know which one until he fixed his eye.
I salute a nigga killing for they man.
Trey Savage was a brain dead black disciple, man. You know, Inglewood really got some savages out there, bro. And Trey Savage definitely one of them. And yeah, man, he could control his eye. I say he got frog eyes. That's how I define it because the man could look this way, that way, up, down, left, right, uh, diagonal. You know, with one of his eyes, man. And if that ain't savage, I don't know what he is, man. Cause he camouflage. That man blend in or look different, whatever he want to. Now, somebody that couldn't do that, Blood Money, right? Blood Money, Chief Keef older cousin, had got them face tattoos that the Cozy did for him, and he just turned into a different monster. I mean, he was already scary looking before the tattoos on his face. You know, to me, he looked like one of them Watts, Grape Street Crips. You know what I'm saying? Like '03 Greedo. Because in Chicago, we really weren't doing that. Tattoos on the face, we really weren't doing that. Even in 2012, when GBE really started coming out and Blood when he was coming out, it wasn't real popular. But you know, he had a big, stocky, sturdy build to him, and I met him. I met him at the Music Garage studio in Icky Studio. He was up there one day sitting at the computer. I walked into the room. He turned around in the computer chair and just looked at me. I'm like, hey man, y'all got some lean? I was shocked. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little taken aback because, you know, he a big dude, scary looking dude. You know what I'm saying? Stocky, short, you know what I'm saying? But wider or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He like, nah, bro, we ain't got no lane. You know what I'm saying? And then that was it. I kept going about my business. But he, I would say, is a savage because, like I say, man, he a big motherfucker, bro. Definitely a big dude. And last but not least, man, the most savage of all savages, Fredo Santana, man. Now, Fredo Santana, as you can see in these mug shots, he been about that life, been about that action. I think all these dudes done been in jail. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in GBE. It's just like, it might fuck around be a requirement. I don't know. But I think everybody done got into a little bit of legal trouble. And Fredo, you know, I met Fredo at the Leaders 1354. Uh, and he was doing some shopping for clothes. I think my interaction with him may have been the smallest or like the shortest one. Um, Fredo wasn't very friendly. He wasn't friendly at all. You know, he just nodded his head. Cause when I met him, I didn't know his name. I forgot his name. So I just said, "What's up, GBE?" And he looked at me like he wanted to kill me, bro. He looked at me like he wanted to beat the shit out of me. He looked at me like how motherfucker he looked at me like how he looked at Tato when he had got wet. He was sitting in the car next to him. That's how that man looked at me on her. But you know, Fredo had like a very intimidating look to him, and you know, this right here wraps up my top 3 most savage rappers, or at least they look the scariest. They look like they'd do something.